card. Here we go. I don't know if you're excited as I'm excited, but this is the first NFL game of the season. Let's go, let's go. We're going to enjoy ourselves. It's your buddy Tom Jones, and I'm going to be making your NFL picks live this entire season. Game 1 is coming live in Kansas City. We got the Chiefs versus the Detroit Jets. And what this show is about betting on the Vegas sportsbook odds. That's exactly what we're here for. And let me bring up the odds for week 1. So originally I posted these odds, if you can see them, 6.5. Odds have changed as things have changed, and we're going to discuss that. But originally, the Vegas NFL odds, as you can see right here, Chiefs minus 6.5. Can you see? How do we do that? Right here. Chiefs minus 6.5. Over/under was at 54. The money line was plus 250 for Detroit and 320, minus 320 for Kansas City. There's been some big moves in the line in the last 24 to 48 hours. I can't believe it. So let's rock in. Guys, let's discuss what's going to happen this week in the NFL Week 1. Game 1, the season is back, and I'm, for one, excited. All right. We are currently sitting on the points. The Chiefs, the average is now from 7 to 4.5. What a steal we are looking at right now. I'm telling you, I like the Chiefs tonight. And even at minus 6.5, I was rolling with them. But we have a predicament here. What happened? What happened? Well, Travis Kelce injured his knee in practice. So as the biggest weapon on that offense besides Patrick Mahomes himself, Travis Kelce is now listed as questionable for opener. Let's look into this. Kansas Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce officially listed as questionable for Thursday's opener against the Detroit Lions. Kelce hyperextended his knee during Tuesday's practice. He's got inflammation. I got CBD for that. NFL players can't take CBD yet, but honestly, Kelce, give me a holler. And if you, we got to slide over. If you need help with inflammation, my CBD can fix that. Boy, we'd load this guy up with like 500 to 1,000 milligrams 2 days in a row and have him back on the field. Anyways, so it's questionable. This is the NFL. So guys want to play ball. It's week 1. I'd lean on the side that Travis Kelce's still going to play. But because of that injury, we're now looking at a 4.5 negative point line for the Chiefs. I'm in the favors for it. Currently sitting in a sort of average mindset. 69% cash on the Chiefs, 31% on the Lions. 58% of tickets and pros are picking 52% on the Lions. Look, I've got both Patrick Mahomes and I've got our boy from the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff, on my fantasy this year. They're both balling quarterbacks. We also play in a 2-quarterback league. So both of these guys know how to sling the ball. Obviously, we're looking at a dynasty situation with the Chiefs, which is tough to argue with, as we saw with the New England Patriots for many, many, many years. The Chiefs are the #1 dynasty in football right now, and they want to continue the power. The team of the Chiefs is playing pretty consistently. We've got Mahomes, we've got Kelce, tight end, we've got wide receiver Sky Moore, Richie James, and on third, Justin Ross. We're also looking at Kadarius Toney, the rookie, Rashee Rice. But there's a lot of people excited about Rashee Rice on their fantasy this year. Running backs, Isaiah Pacheco. If I didn't say that right, I'm sorry, man. Pacheco, Jerick McKinnon, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. All these guys can perform. The Chiefs have been running the tables with this team for 5 years in a row. They have held the AFC Championship game pretty much, I think, in Kansas City. So we're looking at returning Super Bowl champs. These guys know what they're doing. And honestly, look, the Detroit Lions They got talent. Goff is over there. Detroit needed help. We got Bridgewater back up. But look, you got David Montgomery as a running back. You are fire with David Montgomery as a running back. You've got Brock Wright as your tight end. We've got Amon St. Brown, Marvin Jones Jr., and Josh Reynolds on the front line of the receiver core. The Detroit Lions are going to score points tonight. The Detroit Lions are going to put up a fight. We are just talking about the dynasty franchise right now. So he's got some swelling going on in that knee. Kel said, from what we know, his knee is fine. It's about getting that swelling down and seeing how bruised that bone is. Why does this guy even practice? They're good to go. I don't even see the point of practicing. Like, what's the point? So, anyways, they do practice. He was limping when I saw him. Kel's left practice field without help. It's a good sign to get him up and off the field by himself. All right. Andy Reid is their fucking coach, man. Like, Andy Reid is a football genius. I think these guys have been preparing for this season since this is like Kobe Bryant mindset. Patrick Mahomes is young, hungry to be a championship player, and I just think these guys have a squad. They've been racking it up. Now let's go look back at the 2022 NFL Week 1 score. Let's zoom in. The Chiefs dominated the Cardinals. The Cardinals had a solid squad to start the season with, but look at these Chiefs get off to a big start in the first quarter. 14 points, 9 points, 14 and 7. They didn't give the Cardinals a chance. Let's go back into NFL Week 1, 2021. Kansas City Chiefs inched by the Browns. That 4.5 point spread tonight would not cover this score. So, spreads are spreads. When you bet on a spread, you better be ready to eat your lunch, man, because these Chiefs are going to win the game. And if you want to fire up on the money line, it's like minus 300. You're going to win money tonight. And I wish I was a guy who took those big minus money lines, but I'm not. That's not the way I do it. I like to bet even money wins, minus 110s on the spread or plus money. I like to find the underdogs. Tonight, I'm not seeing an underdog taking this win. Back in 2020, NFL Week 1, 2020, Kansas City Chiefs. Am I peaking too much? I might be a little too loud. Am I too loud? I'll calm down. Kansas City Chiefs, Houston Texans, Week 1, 2020, September 10th. Today's September 8th. We're talking a 14-point win. And can we get into some totals on that one? No. Fuck it. 20-34. Chiefs, 2 out of 3 last years they have covered this easy 4.5 point spread. Kansas City Chiefs, uniquely suited to become the dynasty in the 2023 NFL season. They sure freaking are, man. They sure freaking are. I got a little highlight tape over here. Let's run this back. The Chiefs are good. The Lions are good. The Chiefs are... I don't even like the team, the Chiefs. I'm a Raider fan. Football betting's about football betting. This is the power of the Chiefs to move the ball. Even when they're down, they're coming back, but a lot of times they just fire off and you ain't getting back on them. Detroit Lions, they're good. They're good, man. We've seen some big plays from Detroit with Goff. Goff last year shocked a lot of people, and maybe it's because he's on a brand new squad and he's firing off, man. That is a nice interception. Detroit, team season stats, home winning percentage. Anyways, listen, let's look at the odds in Vegas. This is on DraftKings, which is not in Vegas, actually. Vegas doesn't have DraftKings, but DraftKings. I just hope my mic's not too loud. Let's fire away for a second. Let's pull this back. I think from here my mic is still going to be plenty loud. Plenty loud. Guys, I'm just figuring out the show, so bear with me. Where's my magnet? I don't want to lose my magnet. DraftKings. The spread opened at 7 on this game. It's now minus 4.5. That is because of Travis Kelce. So we've seen basically a 2-point shift in the line because of Kelce, who still might play. So you've got a 50-50 shot. Kelce still plays. And you've got 2-point shift in your favor, giving me the feeling like the Chiefs is going to be the right bet, even though if it was at -6.5, I was already feeling it. I was already feeling it before the show started. You got odds here. Bet365, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, 5, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, and so on and so forth. And the NFL kickoff best bets, plus money bets. These are for props. So I'm not really going into props tonight, but there's a couple props if you want to go on Mahomes. I believe the best one I saw was down here. It was Mahomes over 2.5 touchdowns at plus 115. Mahomes don't go out. He don't party. He don't hang out with LeBron in his offseason. Like, dude wants to go Tom Brady on this shit. Like, he is going. Cheers, by the way. We're in Ibiza having a good time. We're in Ibiza having a great time. I give it. This is a great bet for a good plus money. Mahomes, 2.5 touchdowns. I think Mahomes is due for 3 or 4 touchdowns tonight. This boy is ready. He's eating ketchup. You know what he's doing. Week 1, Patrick Mahomes. What's going on? Mahomes is blatantly the obvious choice for the best player in this game. That doesn't make him the wrong choice. Yada, yada, yada. That's about daily. Everybody knows it's Patrick Mahomes. There's plenty of reason to believe he can have a bigger night than usual despite Travis Kelce's injury. Travis Kelce still might play. Inflammation is fixable. This is the freaking NFL. These guys have hyperbolic chambers. They can get inside this chamber and run it. So I have been rambling on for about 12 minutes. I'm going to run it up with the finale of the show. Look, they're a dynasty. They got the wins. Shut it off. Folks, listen up. We are looking at one of the biggest dynasties in the NFL, kicking off the first game at home. I'm taking a simple pick. It's the Chiefs, and it's the Chiefs to cover the spread, although it was at 6.5 earlier in the week when I was getting ready for the show. 6.5, wrong way. 6.5 is now 4.5. I'd have to argue this is a steal. This is a steal. This is a steal. If you want my pick, it's the Chiefs on the points, Chiefs in the money line, and if I was betting the over tonight, see, Kelce ain't playing now. 54 is a lot. I'd still say over. I'm not taking the over based on the fact Kelce is not in the game. So we might miss like 1 or 2 extra point attempts there. Not an actual extra point attempt, but like extra attempt to get a touchdown. Kelce is maybe not playing. So I'm not gunning on the over, and my money's not on the over. Tonight, my money is on that. Beautiful. Instead of -6.5, when I started recording the show, I realized it's -4.5. And that's awesome. That's amazing. So, folks, I'm gonna give you my final score prediction. Chiefs 42, Detroit Lions 27. Chiefs 42, Lions 27. You heard it here first. Tom Jones TV. We're getting started with week 1 of NFL, but we ain't done. We are going to be coming with picks for every single game all season long. Bet your own damn money. I'm not a sports bet ticket provider. I grew up in Vegas, born and raised. I love football. I love betting on football. And these are my picks. If you take my picks, take them. If you got other picks, leave it in the comments. Listen, guys, if you've enjoyed this little clip about the Kansas City Chiefs, Detroit Lions, Game 1, NFL Week 1, give your boy a like, a comment, and especially a brother needs to subscribe. You know we're a brand new channel. So hit us up. Let me know what you think in the comments. You got other picks? I'm willing to hear your argument. I'm willing to debate the point. But tonight I'm going with Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs, to annihilate, in a way. The points will get put up by the Lions, but they're going to, because the Chiefs defense likes to let people score. They just do. I don't know why. It fires up Mahomes a little more. So anyways, guys, Chiefs, we're talking -4.5. It used to be 6.5. So run with it, baby. We all in. Vegas week 1. I'm excited for football. Who else excited for football? Let me know. And if the microphone was too loud this time, I'll even it out next time. I just get excited for football, guys. And we out. We out. And we out.